Yo, we are here with T Money, man. He been breaking some stuff down to me. We gotta get to. hey, man, say, man.
Oh, man.
all the mains. So let's talk about. You've been bringing this up, and I'm gonna set it up, and I'm gonna let you cook. So we got the Young Thug stuff. You've been saying that the Wack100s and different people got the agenda against Thug, but you've been really hammering, like, you know, Wack been talking about this since forever. Like, we got the phone calls, we got this. So it seems like to me that Wack100 is really having a smear campaign. And is it Wack100 the one leaking a lot of this stuff out? Like, is he the one using his minions and his, you know what I'm saying, Wack100 isms to get this going, or what's going on?
It's not just him, you know. It's him, Seti Nash, Trapler Ross. They running campaigns. It's simple. But I called this last week. I told you, I said, listen, man, this got Wack written all over it. You know what I mean? The man already got on academics and said what? We ran this content a year ago, right? So, come on, bro. It was real obvious to me, just based off their movement, how they move, and then when you hear Wack go on Vlad and try to, you know, find, when he go on Vlad, he tells the semi-truth. You know what I mean? That's the most truthful he be when he go on there. Everywhere else, the first few seconds he start off lying. You know what I mean? But it's something about Vlad that he'll just start telling the truth. Like, it's a whole different person. You don't recognize that? You can look at every interview he doing, like from No Jumper to academics to all that. When he get on Vlad, it's a whole total different person.
What's his beef with Thug? Like, I know, like, they've had issues, but like, what really stems from it? Because they got the Cash, like, the Cash Money isn't allegedly Wack affiliated with the Cash Money stuff. So what's going on with that?
He never had a beef with Thug, bro. He never had a beef with Thug. The only reason the man got mad at Thug is because Thug started going at QCP, calling him a rat. You know what I mean? So, I mean, even Wack done called him a rat. Really? If you want to be truthful about it, because I already knew about it, and me and Wack got into it before, and I brought it up, and I lined it up to where he had to stand on it. So he had to say it. You know what I'm saying? Family or not, he had to say it. So don't get mad at this man for saying the same thing you done said years ago. It's on audio.
But here's another thing. So he doesn't. He deals. Does he manage 6ix9ine?
They do business.
They do business together, right? So 6ix9ine, you know what I'm saying? You know, 6ix9ine now, he like, you know, doing his victory lap. Like, yo, look, y'all want to say, I was telling, look at this dude.
Man.
So, like, is that the agenda he trying to push? Because, you know, of course, Blueface, he's staying solid. He in jail. He ain't snitching on nobody. So I ain't going to do Blueface like that. But, I mean, he got his own rat that he worked with to you know what I'm saying?
Come
like,
on, bro.
Why
that
is it?
Man is a rat. That man sit on the internet telling on things all day, 24/7. We don't need an interrogation room. You boys on the internet literally telling everything. So what you talking about? Oh, Thug did this. Nigga, you on the internet live every chance you get, telling on somebody. Then, all of a sudden, that case started coming back up where he got jammed up in Texas with them guns and all that. And they got dismissed in the interest of justice. You know, that started coming back up because he started lying about some of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I remember you talked about that.
Yeah.
Like, has Adam really asked him about that?
Nah, bro. You know, it's certain stuff they don't even really get into. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never heard him talking about it or nothing like that. But even if somebody do asking him about it, he already got his spin down. He already done talked about it so many times. He got his spin moved together. So if you ain't done your homework and really know what's going on, all he gonna do is spin you and just keep going.
Where is the paperwork? Where is the paperwork?
Yes, but bro, this shit here, man, it been. I'm glad Thug finally sat down and spoke on this, bro.
Yeah, speak on that, because he finally sat there and talked on it. So, you went hard. You went hard for Thug.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? People was like, some people was like, oh, he snitched. But, of course, it's really divided. This is a divided thing.
Yes. But it should not be divided, because the man ain't got nobody locked up. The man ain't told on nobody. He in there trying to spin. He a young nigga. He know he out of there popping this, popping that. He trying to get his mains out the jam, really. And that was very obvious to me from seeing it the first time, a long time ago. So when people start, I know how the internet is. I know how folks is. They'll take a little sound bite of something you say and totally flip it, bro. I mean, just... It can be a 3-hour live. They gonna take a few seconds and go crazy with it. But now these boys going low. I seen a video with Seti Nash talking about Young Thug and his girl, like, that relationship type shit, bro. Man, what's wrong with you dudes, bro? That's girls. Don't nobody care about what's going on in their relationship and all that kind of stuff. And you can see it all through the comments. But they moving in lockstep. Cause soon as Seti Nash dropped that, you hear Wack over here talking about the same thing. Right? The literal same thing.
It's like, it's crazy too, because my bad to cut you off, but here's the craziest thing about this. It's like, this is why I say this seems like a Wack100 thing, and not me saying it, but you saying it, making me thinking more about it, because here's the thing. What does Wack like to do? Piece by piece by piece, tear you down. Why? This is a 2-hour thing that's been out for how long?
Honestly, for the longest.
So why all of a sudden every day something new come out? Like they pick up. It's like they stretching this so long.
They think they hurting Thug. They think this is his downfall. Man, Thug been trending all week. You boys been promoting Thug all week for free.
Facts. He top of the algorithms.
As soon as you get on YouTube, Young Thug.
He overgunning.
Yeah. And ain't dropped number one song, one video, a leak.
But was that an AI? There was one where he was dissing somebody. Did you see that? I think it was that AI? But I look like Thug was saying AI. It. Yeah, he was dissing Gun and all. Yeah, like he's finally speaking.
Yeah. I mean, you got to, you can't just keep like sending like little slick shots over Twitter and the internet and all that. You got to speak your piece. You know what I'm saying? You got to really speak on it. And he finally did that. He cleared a lot of stuff up. He changed a lot of folks' perspective. Even Poetic Flacco, I seen him change his whole little get down on it, after hearing the full story and everything that done went on, especially with Gunna and all that. Because some folks running the narrative that, Gunna paid for his lawyers and all that. You heard the man say, I ain't never made $1 off this man.
Yep.
You feel me? So, that's different. When a man puts you in position to totally change not only your life, but your whole family tree life. And he ain't took nothing from you and got you under the old contract with the 50-50 and still ain't took nothing from you. What you do? How you pay him back? Go in there and sign a dotted line. So, I mean, he broke it down very good, man. I already knew a lot of the stuff he was saying already anyway. You know what I mean? So it only made sense.
Because a lot of people were saying, well, not a lot, but I saw the people that were defending him were saying, even like Chris, and I may think even you, it's all running together, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that's like, you on the phone, you ain't got nothing to do in jail, and I'm just speaking from what people on his side is. You're speaking and you're talking. So when Thug was on there, he even was like, man, I don't even pillow talk like that. I saw a recent thing. That might even been the interview too, a part of it. He was like, man, I don't even pillow talk like that. He was like, now I go back and listen to that like, man, what the hell was I thinking,
Nigga,
man? But like you say, you got nothing but time all day to work out.
You ain't thinking nothing. You think we need to spark a conversation and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like let's talk about it all. You feel me?
Dirty, though. I don't know why he did why he do Glorilla like that, but you know what I'm saying? Especially when old girl. You see, Mariah the Scientist put her she brought Mariah out on her tour recently, so it's kind of like awkward.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So he apologized though. He apologized to Mariah like, I put you in a bad position.
Yeah, that was decent, but you know he got the right to feel how he feel. He don't gotta be attracted to every person or feel like everybody look good out, and you know. Shit, if she don't look good to him, she just don't look good to him. I mean, it's like that for everybody. So you know, don't take it personal. You feel me?
No, yeah, but I think another thing I want to bring up too is you said that. I don't know if it's Thug's team or not, but you said a lot of channels are getting hit for Thug content. Yeah, is what you hear in the street,
that? Man.
So like, what's going on with that? Is that people, is that Thug's team, or is that just Thug's fans that are just reporting it in masses, kind of like how Wack doing his stuff, but in a better way, like y'all just because Wack one thing he done brought it upon himself. Granted. Your boy Thug done said, he don't rock with snitches, and then when you talk to the police, that's just the energy you gonna bring. But what do you think about that?
Man, I don't think if it was his like team moving like that, it'll be a little more destructive. A little more ruthless. It's been ones and twos and fews here and there. So if I gotta call it, man, I gotta say, it's the fan thing, man. But. I don't know, Thug all over the place right now, bro, because he's still shell shocked. He got real life PTSD. He done sat in a cell and damn near got put in there for a lifetime behind the people he called family, brothers, and partners. That man got some real life PTSD going on right now. That man broke down crying everything. So, it's real. Everybody can't understand that because they ain't sat in no box 3 or 4 years, really fighting for their life, really trying to get up out of jam, and a motherfucker you done gave the world to turn around and sign a dotted line to seal, sign, and deliver your ass for life. Like, come on. Most people wouldn't even understand that or even grasp the concept. So it ain't even no point of even trying to even explain that to people. And that's what I'll be telling a lot of them because, I'll be active on it. I'll be interacting and everything. So I tell them, bro, don't nobody care about what y'all talking about and all that. That's between y'all in the chat and all that. These niggas ain't going through each chat like that, man. Save it for the birds, really. Just like I say, it's free promo for him, bro. The good, bad, the ugly. Everybody know that. I thought Wack knew that, but he clearly don't know because he promoting them the most. My brother P, this, that, like, fuck out of here. He got a whole different story of what happened in the mall with P and them and all that. Like, it's just crazy, bro.
Somebody else said in the comments, from the first comment I saw on that video when you sent it to me, they said Wack like it was his phone call. They said I rock with it though. I was like, he acting like he the one. I got the call.
But you see how quick he want to speak on Young Thug and his girl and his relationship and all that, but when it come down to him, that man had the nerve to say he verbally abusing his girl. This nigga Wack said that about Young Thug. I'm like, bro, stop playing. Niggas, many times we done heard you online cursing out R&B, going crazy, verbally abusing her online. Nigga,
oh, you didn't know what he said? What did he say out of his own mouth? Couples argue all the time.
Yeah.
They're not perfect.
Yeah.
He said, hey, so-and-so, whoever he was talking to on the phone. He said, do you have a man? She said, yeah. Do y'all always get along? So all of a sudden now, though, he verbally, boy, Wack, you hell, bro.
So,
you
you gotta peep the game, man.
Man, that's crazy.
You gotta peep the game. You know, at first he was all thug this, thug that. You know, I thug the homie, this and that. You know, he was riding thug coattail at first. But as soon as Thug said something about P, then all of a sudden, you know, everything flipped. And then he tried to say, oh, Thug sent Pee Wee Roscoe at them. Bro, them people can't even communicate. They can't even talk to each other.
Man, and we've already talked about this too. Pee Wee Roscoe came out. I don't know if we did. It might have been Chris, but Pee Wee Roscoe even came out and said, man, what Thug did out of his own mouth, what Thug did is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tell him that I sold weed in a sense that I did not have any beef with Lil Wayne to shoot up his thing. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying you want to, but they brought his name up and you're going to be, I'm just speaking devil's advocate like you are. They brought his name up. They're like, yo, Pee Wee Roscoe, he's going to be like, nah, they was cool. He sold weed. I'd rather him get locked up for, hey, he going to get out on a petty weed charge.
Them ain't no weed police, though.
You feel me? Exactly.
Yeah.
Once you in there,
Yes.
they not caring about that unless you like if you just sell it, you ain't the real. You feel me? Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna tell somebody that somebody sell weed. Yeah. But if it's the lesser of the two evils, like, you trying to pin on this man. Yeah. I'm gonna give you weed.
Yeah. Nah, they getting along, man. You know, we bringing the drugs up in it, and they just the lingo is different, man. So you know they calling weed and you know as certain shit drugs. Like that's how they talk. So I mean it's just crazy, bro. The whole shit. They running a good campaign on the nigga, but at the same time they really helping him way more than they hurting him. I don't know why they think this is hurting him.
Do you think though, like they would break the internet? And I think that like honestly, I hate to say it because like nobody cares too much like about snitching as much as they say they do, as long as music's good. If Thug and Gunna put out a dual project, even if it's A records, because look, they both got thrown to the ringer. Granted, one may have done one than the other because he did it out in the open, but you gotta give Gunna some props. He did it out in the open and didn't hide it.
I don't think Thug will ever deal with Gunna like that on that level again.
You don't think it's a trauma bond? Like they both got snitch trauma? It's
different. Like when I like say my brother or something turn around and pull a move like that, nigga, I don't blood brother or not, nigga, that's it. Like, you know what I mean? You know, it ain't matter we family or not, that's it. There it is. We could be real life family. And you pull something like that, I mean, that's just it, bro. And he even said it the other day, like, I don't see them two really working on anything else in the future at all, for real. Like, I mean, as much as we would love to see something like that, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see it, bro. Not in the near future. I don't see it at all. Like, I don't see them two. They haven't even had a conversation yet. Like, you know, he said they in the same group chat and all that. His daddy put him in the same group chat or whatever. They ain't even had a conversation yet about nothing. The main Gunna ain't done nothing. Like, literally nothing. Folks saying, oh, well, Thug did this and Thug did that. Thug saying this and saying that. He's supposed to. What you mean? This man literally went against the grain. Literally. He straight up called YSL a gang. Yes, you know, he straight up said, it wasn't his guns and drugs in the car. It was only them two. He got knowledge of people knocking off other folks. Like, you know, it wasn't just no simple plea deal. And the people that's green or that ain't really got that experience to know, they trying to compare a simple plea deal with the plea deal that Gunna got, bro. Like, that shit just don't make sense. Y'all conflating the two, really. And they have zero to do with each other. Because every plea deal ain't going to be the same. You know what I mean? It's certain stipulations in there. Then the man said, Rollo tried, he said on his freedom, Rollo was ready to testify on him and Lucci. Then Rollo came out and said, you know what? Now let me tell y'all how this, y'all know this is a lie. Because we had the same lawyer. You can't even do that. Rollo, how you know you can't do that? Did you try to test the theory and find out you can't do that? Cause this man bet his freedom, nigga. He put it on his freedom, nigga, that you was willing to shut both of them down. So how do you know you can't operate like that? Cause that's the first response you had. It caught me off guard by him just even saying that. It sounded like it came from a lawyer. You feel me? Now, how Thug find out? From a lawyer. But of course, he can't go and be like, the lawyer told me. You know? It's attorney-client privilege. So, you know, but I can just hear and put two and two together, bro. The lawyers that put both of them up on and like, yeah, you can't do that, bro. I'm representing this man. I'm representing you. Like, so that's how Rollo, I'm figuring that's how Rollo knew that he couldn't do that. Because that's what he came out and said today. Like, shit, he had it already figured out. Go Google it. Go Google it. See if you can testify against somebody while y'all got the same attorney. That's probably why you didn't do it, partner. Because that's what it sounded like. Shit, you went deep, straight off the back. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying? It was wild. So, you know, I be picking up on little stuff like that, bro. That's what folks slip up at, usually.